you guys tonight? Welcome to LPW CWS 39 Ruination! Come on, I need a little bit more than that. Come on! That's what I want to hear. Before we get going tonight, though, we gotta get a couple things out of the way. So I'd like to acknowledge we are on Treaty 6 territory, additional meeting ground and gathering place and traveling route of the Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Métis, Dene, and Nakota Sioux. Also, we don't want to hear anything racist, sexist, transphobic, or just generally anything hateful here tonight because wrestling's for everybody, and if we do hear you saying anything like that, we're going to kick you the heck out of here, because we don't need that here. So before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the Clandestine Wrestling School right out here, clandestinewrestlingsociety.com/join us if you want to get in this ring and be part of this wrestling. Tonight you're going to see two of the students that have just recently graduated from the school in this ring in a tag team match tonight. So get ready for that. So if you want to come in and join these guys in this ring, clandestinewrestlingsociety.com/join us. Best school there is. Simple as that. But with that being said, are you guys ready for some wrestling action? All right, we're going to kick it off with a championship match, and it's for the championship of salvation. Your referee, Judge Ben Omen.
Tonight, thank you for spending
the champion.
Your Thursday night with us as we await the arrival of the Clandestine Wrestling Society Championship of Salvation, played to the ring by the late, great, legendary Dolly Parton.
Look at her way to the ring from the LPW head office. She is your champion of salvation. When she enters the ring, there are three things that are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Taryn from accounting!
CARRION made her debut last month at LPW CWS 38 as part of that big multi-person tag team main event. And right now she has an amazing opportunity this young into her career to put gold around her waist, but the task will be far from easy. Taryn from accounting has done just about everything there is to do here in LPW. A member in good standing of the Clandestine Society, who are back once again as a unit. We will see the other two members later tonight in our main event as LPW Scramble champion Stephen CROWE will defend that title. Michael Richard BLAIS, one of the opponents for Stephen CROWE in that match in our main event. But right now it's all about the CWS Championship of Salvation. Of course, tomorrow night is the bigger show. LPW number 51 coming your way live on and free on YouTube. Love Wrestling CA on YouTube. We'll be talking about that event throughout the course of tonight's action. CARRION looking to get vertical, with Taryn having that chin lock locked on, trying to get the feet underneath, and now able to get back to the feet. Takes the hammerlock, able to escape the grip, but TFA takes one of her own. And there's no better education for somebody young in their professional wrestling career than to get a chance to tangle with somebody like TFA. You will learn the hard way, but you will learn. Top wrist lock now. CARRION trying to take Taryn down, but Taryn got one of those arms free and able to go behind into that hammerlock again. We have a tag team championship contenders match later on tonight. Oh, man. Caught her coming in and just clubbed away. As we will see Atlas Raven and the debuting Dalton Cross take on the Mad Lads, your LPW tag team champions. If they are secure a victory tonight, they will earn themselves a shot at the gold. And again, two more competitors very young in their career getting big opportunities here in LPW. Crossbody, but just shrugged off by Taryn from accounting. CARRION hit the canvas hard. Looking to follow up. Trying to take CARRION over with that vertical suplex. CARRION fighting it. Instead, inside cradle. Taryn almost stole one. CARRION came down on her head there. She might be a little worse for wear. Have to keep an eye on that as this matchup progresses. We will also see Dave RISHI make his LPW CWS debut, as he will go one-on-one with MARZ, the specialist, who of course has a title opportunity against JAXX tomorrow night at LPW 51. I've lost all respect for MARZ, the specialist, after we learned at the end of LPW number 50 that he was the one who staged his own attack. He was the one who took out his Short King partner. And of course, Dave RISHI will be in action tomorrow night against God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard BLAIS. We've got a stacked lineup of action over the next couple of nights here live and free on YouTube. CARRION again tried to spring over, but Taryn, that veteran awareness, fool me once. Ducking that clothesline, back elbow on target, takes CARRION down to the canvas. And right now, Taryn from accounting has all the answers. JAXX WYLDER, Jack Nick SHOSTASTYK, and the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw also involved in that Scramble Championship main event later on tonight. Drops that elbow right between the eyes of CHRISSY CARRION and looks to be going for another. Taryn picking apart the rookie. CHRISSY CARRION getting an education. Taking some accounting classes, if you will. Another, some extra velocity on those elbows. Hooking the leg, going for the cover. CARRION definitely back on her heels. Man. Hard down to the canvas, out to the floor. Choking CARRION over that middle rope. I think she's trying to dump her outside, but CARRION able to stay in. She may pay the price here. Big boot from TFA. Enziguri caught right in that rib area. That might be it. Hooks the leg, but again, something we learned last month, CARRION can't take a lot of punishment. She was on the receiving end of a lot of offense last month, but kept coming back for more. But right now, Taryn from the crowd is showing why she is the champion of Salvation. Trying to take her over with the suplex. And CHRISSY CARRION with the bridge. And now she may have a bit of time to clear the cobwebs and try to mount some offense. Charging in. A series of clotheslines from the challenger. Standing dropkick on target. Max Taryn in the corner. Looking for the bulldog with TFA having none of it. Duck that clothesline. Oh, man. Hard in the corner. Man, hard strikes. I think Taryn frustrated at that little bit of offense. But CARRION still on her feet. Taken down hard to the canvas. There's the cover. 2. Oh, CARRION again. Able to kick out. Looking to crunch the numbers. CARRION prepared for that, able to escape. Backs Taryn into the corner. Creating some space, charging in with the clothesline. Spikes Taryn face first into the canvas. Almost got the victory. Both competitors dazed, making their way back to their feet. Able to duck that clothesline, stacked her up. Yeah, 1 count. Man. Got her up just to put her down again. Another hard kick into the midsection. Right now, Taryn having her way with CHRISSY CARRION. Hard kick to the back of the skull, hooks the leg. 2. And Taryn from a counting. Successfully match
And still champion of Salvation, Taryn from
successfully retains championship of Salvation. Tomorrow night, TFA and her ride or die teammate Columbus Radio LPW Tag Team Champions will take on the Mad Lads for the LPW Tag Team titles. And speaking of the Mad Lads, according
How'd
to
you
the
guys enjoy your opening contest?
they're up next.
Oh. Thank you. Right there, I'm fine. That's about it. That's all. I agree with him. All right, are you guys ready for some tag team action? The following match is an LPW Tag Team Contenders match. If Atlas and Dalton can win this match, they will get a future shot at the LPW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first.
There you heard it from Andre, a big opportunity for two newcomers.
From right here in Edmonton, Alberta, he is Dalton CROWE!
Dalton Cross making his LPW CWS Thursday night debut.
And his partner.
Atlas Raven.
From the skies over the battlefield, he is the bird of war, Atlas Raven!
We've seen Atlas Raven a handful of times previously, including last November in the Revolution Rumble. He was in there with some big dogs, some heavy hitters, and this young man held his own.
And introducing their opponents.
The future of LPW is bright, but they are in tough against the Mad Lads, White Shirt William Taylor, Nasty Nate Nixon, your LPW Tag Team Champions, and they've been on a roll lately.
Look at that withering! Weighing in at Nasty Nate Stone from the UK campus of Fall So Hard University. They are the team of Nasty Nate Nixon and the fully free White Shirt William Taylor. They are your LPW Tag Team Champions, the Mad Lads!
They got their personal cameraman out here with them. They are operating at the utmost level of confidence after the run that they've been on the past number of months. But Dalton Cross and Alice Ravenson put their names at the top of the list of title contenders. If they can score what would basically be an upset victory tonight, and I don't mean any disrespect to these two young competitors, but these guys are tag team champions for a reason. By hook or by crook, they get it done. Of course, we've seen them being the Mad Lads as hired guns. We've seen Thaddeus Archer open up the wallets. We've seen envelopes of cash being passed around to do the bidding, the violent bidding to the highest bidder. And we are set to get our tag team championship contender match underway. Judge Ben Oman will be your official. Dalton Cross looking to start for his team as we're waiting to get one of these Mad Lads out onto the ring apron. There's a rumor circulating throughout the crowd here that white shirt is a word I won't say. I can neither confirm nor deny. Still to come, MARZ the Specialist will go one-on-one with the debuting Dave RISHI. And of course, our main event, LPW Scramble Championship on the line. As the Rhinestone Cowboy Stephen Crowe will defend against a host, a number of competitors. There's the bell. And our contenders match is underway. Nasty Nate Nixon will start for the Mad Lads as he takes Cross into that side headlock. Well, Cross able to take a headlock of his own. Trying to set the tone early that they will not be intimidated. Great use of leverage by Nixon there, but a great use of speed from Cross. Caught with that clothesline. And that's the difference. Is he doing a commercial? He's doing a commercial down there. Maybe I should do that. Handful of hair, Judgment Omen right on it. Charging the ropes. Cross again using that speed. Swinging wildly, but again, the veteran presence of Nasty Nate Nixon paying dividends here early on. Overhand chop across the chest of Dalton Cross. Ducks that big clothesline. Sunset flip takes him over. Almost snuck out the victory. And a chop. There is a receipt from young Dalton Cross in a second. Nixon swinging wildly into the sidewalk slam. Nicely done. Hooks that far leg. Nixon back on his heels now. Maybe came in taking these two young men a little bit lighter than he should have. There's the tag to white shirt William Taylor, a former CWS champion of Salvation. Dalton Cross tags in Atlas Raven. Big elbow for Nixon, sends him into the front row. Taylor charging into the boot. Big clothesline, but white shirt just eats it. With the sling blade on target, plants him in the middle. And the youthful exuberance of Alice Raven and Dalton Cross is infected. This big Thursday night crowd, tandem offense from the challengers. Another cover. And another kick out.
Come on, Dalton, beat up these uncles.
Wisely taking white shirt William Taylor back into their corner. Tagging again to Atlas Raven. Looking to combine their efforts. Vertical suplex, but Nixon coming to the aid of his partner with a pair of back chops. Leaping knee strike. Quickly turning the tables and isolating Atlas Raven in the ring. Massive clothesline just ran him over. Disrespectful cover. We don't care. Raven back to his feet, but dragged into enemy territory. There's the tag to the nasty one. midsection of Atlas Raven. Has received Dalton Cross, slowly making his way back into his corner. Nixon having an in-depth discussion with Judge Ben Oman as the tag team champions make changes. William Taylor now legal, but again, wisely just keeping Raven as deep in that corner as they can, charging in with the big European uppercut. Snapmare Raven out of the corner. And right now, Madlat's showing why they are indeed the LPW Tag Team Champions, trying to squeeze the life out of Atlas Raven, and wisely keeping his body between Raven and the corner of his partner, Dalton Cross. Raven trying to fight up from underneath, escapes the grip. A couple of hard forearms on the chin. Taylor put the brakes on, wrapping that right arm around that middle rope. Oh, man. That's the old Missouri soup bone. And again, the nonchalant cover not going to get it done, but that was a devastating right from white shirt William Taylor. Raven into the corner. It's like a combination chop clothesline. A chop line. I don't know. I'm workshopping that. Nixon now legal. And Atlas Raven needs to get out of the grasp of Nixon into that corner to make the tag in the worst way. Just trying to twist the cap off of Atlas Raven. Judge Ben Oman in position to see if Raven wants to give it up. He's looking for some inspiration from a packed Thursday night house here at the Rec Room on a hot summer night in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Raven feeding off this audience, getting back vertical. Able to escape the clutches. Now trading shots with Nate Nixon, which is not an easy thing to do. Right back into the clutches of the nasty one. Oh, it's able to spin out and hit a hard forearm. Inverted DDT, will it be enough? Nixon out at 2, but now's the time for Raven to get to the corner and tag Cross. Taylor realizing what was about to happen. By the waistband, pulled him right back into that elbow. Nice enziguri from Atlas Raven, and now's the time to get to that corner, young man. Oh, Taylor snuck over the corner and pulled Cross off of the ring apron, so there's no one there for Raven to tag. Unfortunately for Atlas Raven, the punishment will continue. Another hard knife edge chop from Nixon fires him opposite side, sandwiched in the corner. Oh, man. The sound echoing off the walls of those chops from Nixon.
We're about to fly, kid.
Nixon, white shirt William Taylor, in looking for the assist. Dalton Cross coming to the end of his partner. Both went for the clothesline. Both took each other out. And now Alice Raven striking away at Nixon. Hard forearm takes him down to the canvas. And now Raven. Death from above from Alice Raven. Goes for the cover. Nixon kicked out, but it was very close. Both competitors down. They've given their all in this tag team title contenders match. LPW CWS number 39. Again, thank you for joining us. Whether you're watching live or on demand, we appreciate your support. There's the tag. Full set of changes, both teams. Dalton Cross getting the better of white shirt William Taylor.
That's what we're talking about. There we go, Dalton.
Fires off Taylor to the opposite turnbuckle. Over the top, but able to hang on. Charging in. Great athleticism from this young man. Big running knee right on target. 2. Nixon in to break up that pin in the nick of time.
Let go of him.
Coming to the aid of his partner now. Atlas Raven looking to do the same. Looking for the buck nasty. Raven trying to fight out, able to spin away. Execution lariat. Raven put everything he had behind that. William Taylor, worse for wear. Back to his feet, but into the clutches of Dalton Cross. There's the tag to Raven. I've been very impressed with the wherewithal and the skill of these two youngsters. Double vertical suplex on William Taylor. And they could be moments away from earning a shot at the gold. Nixon making his way back up into the corner of the Mad Lads. Raven picking his spot. Oh, he went for that bloodshed, but got caught into the cradle breaker. There's the tag to Nixon. Man, big running knee took Cross all the way out to the entranceway. The shoulders, and you've seen this movie before from the Mad Lads. Big knee strike planted by nasty Nate Nixon. been at the mercy of the LPW Tag Team Champions as they look for the Super Buck Nasty. And the Mad Lads get the victory.
Your winners of the match, your LPW Tag Team Champion, the Mad Lads!
Mad Lads win the Contenders match, but I would love to see Cross and Raven teamed up in future live events, both CWS and LPW. They had a great showing here tonight, and again, a great learning experience against two of the best. But right now, the Mad Lads continue to stand atop the LPW Tag Team Division, whether we like it or not. And tomorrow night, LPW 51 will be live and free right back here on YouTube. 7 o'clock Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern start time. An absolute stacked lineup of action. JAXX will defend the LPW Grand Championship against MARZ the Specialist. Ride or Die will take on these same Mad Lads for the LPW Tag Team titles. Dave RISHI, who we'll see moments from now, taking on God's Gift to Wrestling, Michael Richard BLAIS. Karrion will defend the LPW Challenge Championship against the Canadian Goose Shaw. And of course, last man standing, Lumberjack Larry Woods.
Well, that was a hell of a tag team match right there.
This has to end.
Yeah, amazing. That was amazing. So, we're going to move on to a singles contest, and it's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his clandestine debut,
the Phoenix Dave RISHI out of British Columbia has been tearing it up.
by India, representing the Lions Gate Dojo, Dave the Phoenix, Dave RISHI!
He wanted to come to Alberta and test his mettle here in LPW. And he drew a couple. Oh, come on. MARZ the Specialist, not even waiting for his entrance, Pearl Harboring Dave RISHI from behind. Used to be one of the most loved, respected members of the LPW roster. But it turns out that he's just another selfish scumbag. As I was saying, Dave RISHI drew a couple of tough assignments. Back-to-back nights, of course, tonight. MARZ the Specialist. Tomorrow night, God's Gift to Wrestling, Michael Richard BLAIS. MARZ just muscled him up into that suplex quick cover. And for weeks and months, we were trying to get to the bottom of who attacked the thickness Reed Matthews and basically put him out of action. Trying to find out who attacked MARZ the Specialist, but it turns out it was MARZ all along, staged his own attack. He's the one who took out his partner, his brother, his fellow Short King. He was out for self the whole time, but I gotta try to focus on what's going on here tonight. Hard kick from MARZ, and he's looking to fire off RISHI to the opposite corner. Up and over, caught him. Sends MARZ out to the floor. coming back around with that kick. And keep your eye on Rishi through the ropes, down to the floor. Dave Rishi making an impact here in LPW. MARZ back inside the squared circle. Rishi looking to keep the foot on the gas pedal. Beautiful cross body from Rishi, 2. And you have to think if Rishi can pin and defeat MARZ the Specialist tonight. I mean, MARZ has a title shot tomorrow. You have to think that would increase his stock here in LPW right off the bat, right on night 1. And he almost did it right there. Doctor clothesline, nice drop kick from MARZ the Specialist. Hangs Rishi out to dry over that top rope. Big knee to the side of the head, and Rishi crumbling down to the floor. MARZ looking for the count-out victory. Stuart Garvey administering the 10 count. I can't see Rishi from my vantage point. Oh, I see an arm. There are signs of life. Garvey at 6 as Rishi makes his way back inside the squared circle and right into the clutches and the knee of MARZ the Specialist. You could bet T.Y. Jackson is somewhere with his eyes laser focused on this matchup. Man, this is a vicious streak, a vicious side of MARZ the Specialist that I don't think we've seen, quite frankly, since he was a member of 7. Deep camel clutch setting down on the small of the back. Only has one arm hooked. Down across the small of the back and the kidneys of Dave Rishi. MARZ the Specialist giving Rishi a not so warm welcome to Alberta and to Love Pro Wrestling. Kick right in the face. Rishi back up to his feet, but again fired off. Oh, up onto the shoulders of MARZ. Precarious position, twisting into that head scissors. That sends MARZ out to the floor. Rishi may be looking to fly again. Oh, cut down by the speed of MARZ the Specialist. Massive spine buster going for the cover. Just raining down right hands. This is a new MARZ the Specialist. This is a different MARZ the Specialist, and it's a damn dangerous one. Putting the bad mouth on Rishi, trying to fight up from underneath. But again, MARZ equal to the task. Fired off. Able to duck the clothesline. Body scissors. Amazingly changing direction of his body in midair. Now Rishi looking to follow up. Perched upon that top rope. Ooh. Hard chop right to the center of the chest, and Rishi crumbles down to the floor. MARZ going after him, dumps him down on the ring apron. Lateral press. Rishi kicking out. Just a blatant disrespect from MARZ, the specialist. Up onto the shoulders. While Rishi landed on his feet. Nice arm drag. That startled MARZ. He was not expecting that at all. Off the middle rope. Into the Falcon Arrow. And this is the opening that Rishi's been looking for. Looking to swing the pendulum of this bout back into his favor. Dave Rishi handling MARZ, the specialist. Nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And stabs him in the back the exact same way that MARZ did to Reed Matthews.
Almost.
I still can't believe that. I thought he might have been going for that Mahi straw cradle, but instead, MARZ able to shift weight into a pinning combination. Great way to escape that submission maneuver. Dropkick sends MARZ into the corner. MARZ up to that middle rope. Rishi going to follow up. Oh, look at the power and strength of MARZ to take Rishi onto the shoulders on that middle rope. And there is only one way to go. Rishi with the head scissors. Amazing athleticism. Two. MARZ out of two. That was incredible.
What will it do?
Rishi now looking to follow up on a dazed MARZ, the specialist. He was looking for this earlier. But again, MARZ equal to the task. Beautiful backbreaker, hooks the leg. Two. Rishi kicked out again. And now MARZ more than a little frustrated. You know he's thinking about tomorrow night in that massive LPW title match with T.Y. Jackson. And now MARZ, the specialist, looking to put an end to Dave Rishi. Up on the shoulders. Again, trying for the TKO. But again, Rishi up to the task. Shoulders are down. Two. Third time's the charm for Rishi. Almost a massive victory in his first match here in LPW. Rishi now looking to follow up. Onside cradle from MARZ. Rishi able to escape. Oh, MARZ rolling through. Butterflies the arms. Another nice head scissors. 2. RISHI again. Almost pinned MARZ, the specialist, shoulders to the mat. Oh, tried to go for the bulldog. Oh, MARZ muscled up onto the shoulders. TKO from MARZ, the specialist. And MARZ gets the W.
Your winner of the match, MARZ, the specialist.
Great showing by Dave RISHI in his debut, but MARZ, the specialist, is operating on a whole new level. And if I'm JAXX, I'm going to be ready for the fight of my life tomorrow night. Again, LPW 51. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Love Wrestling CA on YouTube. An event not to be missed. We will see Dave RISHI tomorrow night. He goes one-on-one with God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard BLAIS. You can check us out online, lovewrestling.ca.
What a debut from Dave RISHI there,
Love
eh?
Wrestling CA on all of your favorite social medias.
So before we get into our main event, I want to talk about a couple of things coming up. Because tomorrow night, we got LPW 51 MARZ Attacks. And your main event will be the man you just saw, MARZ the Specialist, taking on T.Y. Jackson for the LPW Grand Championship. And in September, if you guys want to come out one weekend, September 12th and 13th, Purple City Music Festival, LPW will be there with matches going on throughout the day, both days. So come on out and see us at the Purple City Music Festival on September 12th and 13th. All right. Are you guys ready for your main event of the evening? Are you guys ready for your main event of the evening? Your main event is for the LPW Scramble Championship. Introducing first.
As you heard from Andre, it is main event time here at LPW CWS 39. The Scramble Championship is on the line on the aforementioned.
Making his way to the ring, he is the founder of the Clandestine Society. He is God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richard BLAIS!
We've mentioned his name a number of times tonight. A unique situation, Michael Richard BLAIS and Scramble champion Stephen CROWE, of course, members in good standing of the Clandestine Society, have mended fences back as a unit, but the bond may be tested a little bit tonight in this Scramble Championship match. If you are new to LPW, the Scramble Championship, been tested, of course, under Scramble rules. Tonight, 6 competitors. First person to achieve a pinfall or submission will walk out with the championship. Stephen CROWE, your current reigning and defending Scramble champion. Speaking of somebody who's got a lot of history with Michael Richard BLAIS, JAXX WYLDER.
Alberta, he is JAXX WYLDER!
so not every day you get your shot at LPW gold. But this title, one of the hardest to win, one of the hardest to keep. As we await the arrival of Jack O'Connor, UK Tough. From what I gather, he's been thrown out of just about every single bar and pub in jolly old England, and I think a few more as well.
From London, England, he is the Maroons, Jack O'Connor.
Jack O'Connor, double tough. British strong style submission grappling, but he can strike with the best of them as well.
Competitor number 4.
We've seen recently the runaway model Nick SHOSTASTYK actually team with Jack O'Connor, a very unlikely duo, but I thought they gelled together rather well.
From the runways of Milan, New York, and Japan, he is the runaway model, Nick SHOSTASTYK.
SHOSTASTYK was also giving Jack O'Connor some fashion advice. We'll have to stay tuned and see if we see that pairing rekindled in the future. LPW live events for right now. No partners, no friends in the name of the Scramble Championship.
Competitor number 5.
The Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. This is a big weekend for him. Back-to-back opportunities to achieve some gold. Of course, tonight involved in the Scramble Championship match. Tomorrow night at LPW 51, he will go one-on-one with the LPW Challenge champion, Bayron Durrani, who has been on a massive hot streak, including a big win over Judas Icarus and Nate. You see over the left eye of the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, is courtesy of the barbed wire bat of nasty Nate Nixon.
I think Stephen CROWE's about to come out. I think
Introducing
Stephen CROWE's
your
coming out.
champion.
Yes, that's how this works. Michael Richard Blaise up here at the broadcast position. LPW Scramble champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen CROWE.
From the Old Town Road, he is your LPW Scramble champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen CROWE.
We have our 6 competitors. I'm not sure where Blaise is. He's been all over this building, all over this room. Harvey will be your referee for this scramble match. Poor bastard. And we are set to get our main event of LPW CWS 39 underway.
My friends over here, I think they really want me to win.
I mean, MRB does have his fans.
I'm pretty sure that everyone here wants to see the Goose walk out.
The Goose absolutely has his fans as well. There's the bell. We are underway again. Scramble rules. First person to achieve pinfall or submission walks out with the gold. No tags. Everyone legal. And it makes it such a unique championship. Difficult to win, even harder to keep. There's no champion's advantage.
To really see who's the best in here. Test of strength.
MRB looking for the test of strength, the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. BLAIS. Everyone locking fingers. We'll see who, if anyone, can get the advantage. Look at the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. Combining efforts. And SHOSTASTYK had enough of that. A big pump kick from the champion. And I'll do my best to keep up with this, but it's going to get out of hand. It's going to get out of hand in a hurry. Sends the Goose out. And now the only two remaining inside the square circle. BLAIS and Stephen CROWE. Perhaps we'll see these two respectfully lock horns in the name of being Scramble champion. I mean, these two went to war a couple of months ago at Nate. If you have not seen that matchup, go out of your way to check it out. Stephen CROWE taking the shortcut. Looking for that belly straw cradle, shoulders down. Right into that front face lock. Inside cradle again, shoulders down. Poking some fun at his big brother.
I'm trying to win.
That wasn't on my bingo card for tonight, but hey, why not? This is where we are now. CROWE extending the hand, looking for forgiveness. BLAIS, who can play at that game? He almost stole the title.
What was that?
I just want to win.
Come on.
Now you're even.
Things getting a little bit more serious between BLAIS and CROWE. Not the noogie, anything but the noogie. a family. CROWE looking to lock in that abdominal stretch. Oh no, don't do it! That, not so violent, but pretty damn gross. Oh, wrestle, okay. That's crazy enough, it just might work. And these are two of the best that we have to offer. BLAIS muscling up the Scramble champion.
You want me to let you go? Yes, please. You want me to push him down?
Well, he wanted to put him down. Put him down. I need a ruling from Judge Ben Omen. Are noogies and ear gross spitty things, is that legal?
Well, the official NWA handbook would say that is legal. Pulling the hair is not. Noogieing the hair is.
All right, there you go. Slap across the face. Nothing playful about that. LRP replies in kind. Big shoulder tackle from the Scramble champion. BLAIS right back to his feet. CROWE. These two, I mean, they know each other so well. BLAIS looking for that final consecration. Nice counter from CROWE. For the double stomp, nothing but canvas. RP rolling through. CROWE landing on his feet. BLAIS like a javelin into the canvas. SHOSTASTYK back in the ring. Sidesteps that pump kick. Looking to roll up the champ. 2. CROWE rolls up SHOSTASTYK for 2. Takes him all the way down to the canvas. Nicely done from the runaway model. The Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw now made his way back into the ring, backed into the corner. Looking for the clean break.
Ooh la la.
The Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, get away with it. Picking his spots. SHOSTASTYK scoops up the Goose in the ropes. Slingshots in, but nothing but canvas. O'Connor, he patiently waited for his opening. He ran into a Goose. Muscled up onto the shoulders. That hip lock. Now looking for the backslide. He gets 2. Big clothesline. Now standing switch. Off that middle rope. Looking for the Sister Goose. O'Connor. Gut wrench suplex. Nicely done. Just muscled him over. misses. Versus that whip. Caught by O'Connor. And hard shots into that midsection, that rib area. Man. JAXX Wilder is not a man you want to tone like that. He is walking a very, very fine line. Pulls the pins out from underneath. Large series of strikes from Wilder. MMA background. Oh, made sure O'Connor couldn't get away. O'Connor trying to get out of the grasp of Wilder, but instead locked in. And now the Goose gonna lock in the same submission on the Wilder. And now CROWE will oblige on the Goose. And now SHOSTASTYK will lock up the champ. Now if somebody submits here, who gets the win? The only one not involved in this is Michael Richard BLAIS, and now BLAIS now wanting to get involved.
He flips them all over and Boston grabs them all.
The wheels are turning in the mind of God's gift to wrestling. And he's looking for the sharpshooter on O'Connor. He's going to turn every single one over. With the sharpshooter, look at Garvey. He's going up and down the line, seeing if anybody wants to tap out. Well, SHOSTASTYK back to his feet, and now he's got a hold of BLAIS. Driving the skull of BLAIS into the canvas. And we were having some fun, but now we're back to business. SHOSTASTYK charges in on Shaw in the corner with the splash. O'Connor just dishing out strikes to anybody in striking distance. And it looks like O'Connor and SHOSTASTYK rekindling that partnership I mentioned off the top of this match. They've divided and conquered the field here. This is your main event, LPW CWS 39, the Scramble Championship on the line. And a cohesive unit's been formed here once again between SHOSTASTYK and Jack O'Connor. BLAIS with a handful of hair. Gonna back SHOSTASTYK into the corner, firing that chop. CROWE now looking to do the same to O'Connor. Hard kick from O'Connor. Sent the Scramble champion into the buckle. Right now, O'Connor and SHOSTASTYK are handling the field here. And we could be minutes away from seeing a new Scramble champion. Another gut-wrench suplex from Jack O'Connor. now. Firmly in control of everybody. Hard kick to the rib area of JAXX WYLDER. Oh, BLAIS caught the boot of SHOSTASTYK. Oh, hard kick underneath, trying to mount up that thigh muscle on the opposite side. WYLDER fighting back on O'Connor. And this is the unlikeliest of duos working together. MRB and WYLDER. SHOSTASTYK able to spin out. BLAIS up onto that middle rope. Cross body, but SHOSTASTYK caught him in midair. Great show of power. Slams BLAIS down. Vertical suplex from O'Connor. And I thought we would see this from BLAIS and CROWE, but right now, O'Connor and SHOSTASTYK are handling business. CROWE from behind caught O'Connor. You have to have your head on a swivel in a match like this. And look at these two just taking care of the entire field here. BLAIS now got a hold of the hair of SHOSTASTYK. A series of right hands solves that problem. Both SHOSTASTYK and O'Connor going for vertical suplexes. Now BLAIS gonna get a little assistance perhaps from the Goose. WYLDER gonna get some from Stephen. We might have just hit the reset button on this whole thing. All 6 competitors down. Scramble championship hanging in the balance.
Somebody's got to get up.
Everybody slowly making their way back to their feet. BLAIS across from WYLDER. Goose across from Stephen CROWE. Oh, members of the Clandestine Society got low-bridged out to the floor. JAXX WYLDER and the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw are going to go to work. Big elbow from WYLDER. Sister Abagooses, Abageese. Honk along at home, everyone. I know you're doing it. Goose and WYLDER. Oh man, both on the receiving end of clandestine boots. Shaw goes hard into the buckle, courtesy of BLAIS. And perhaps now the Clandestine Society looking to divide and conquer. MRB directing traffic.
Us save you.
Couple of running knees right under the chin. SHOSTASTYK and JAXX WYLDER. And right now, the Clandestine Society handling the field. These tenuous partnerships have been successful at various times throughout the matchup, but there can only be one winner. Oh, CROWE got caught by SHOSTASTYK, dropped on that top rope. Now WYLDER propped up by Michael Richard BLAIS. BLAIS just realized his brother was in trouble. Came to his aid. Using SHOSTASTYK as a weapon. SHOSTASTYK going to the eyes of BLAIS. And now he places MRB on that top rope. Now we've got CROWE, BLAIS, and WYLDER. On the top turnbuckles. SHOSTASTYK perhaps looking for superplex. MRB wants no part of that, trying to get the head free. Series of shots from God's gift to wrestling. Seems to be a discrepancy in the count. BLAIS negotiating with SHOSTASTYK. I'm not sure what he's got in mind here, but trying to reposition. Back up. All the way up on that top rope. And perhaps BLAIS may be looking for that superplex. And we could be on the verge of a new LPW Scramble champion. If he can take SHOSTASTYK over. Superplex. WYLDER on the top with the Senton Atomico. Meteora from CROWE. And maybe the smartest one of all, Jack O'Connor. Oh, but look at the Goose. Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw on that top rope. Hits the moonsault. We could have new champion. Oh, O'Connor out of two. And here comes Mr. Flacco. Crammed into the gullet of Jack O'Connor, now into the beautiful mouth of the runaway model, Nick SHOSTASTYK. And now the champ. Shaw stacking up. Oh, almost. Into his good friend, back heel kick, sends him in the corner. And now Michael Richard BLAIS, feeling the effects of Mr. Flacco. Now off 5 opponents of the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, stacked up in the corner. And nothing but turnbuckle for Shaw. Backdrop driver from SHOSTASTYK. Wilder able to shift his weight. Hit that enziguri right on the ear of SHOSTASTYK. But cut off by MRB, looking for that brainbuster on the knee. Hard kick from O'Connor. Another beautiful gut-wrench suplex. Backstabber from the Scramble champion. Sister Abagoose. He's going for the cover. SHOSTASTYK could be new champion. MRP broke it up just in time. BLAIS was looking for that final consecration, but SHOSTASTYK able to escape the grip. Oh, muscled up onto the shoulders. The magic killer from the clandestine society. BLAIS over the top, takes out everybody. Spins out with the fisherman's neckbreaker, the good, bad, and the ugly. And Stephen CROWE retains the Scramble Championship.
And still LPW Scramble Champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen CROWE.
Stephen CROWE, victorious in a hotly contested Scramble Championship match in our main event of LPW CWS number 39. Congratulations from his big brother. We will see you all right back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern, LPW 51. Last man standing. Lumberjack Larry Woods, Rich King, and so much more for everyone involved in LPW and the Clandestine Wrestling Society. My name is Big Bad Boris.